All right. First off, I want to talk about this. Actually, isn't like a dealer memo, but it actually was sent to dealers, and that is there's some pretty cool interest rates out that just were released on a couple electric vehicles. Believe it or not. So we have the F-150 Lightning, 2023 model year F-150 Lightning now has low APR rates. So we're talking 3.9% for 60 months, 5.9 for 72, which is better than they've had. So that's pretty cool. I think the 22 model year might even have, if you probably don't have a 22, but if there's one at a dealer lot, it could be 0%. So anyway, it's showing a couple different rate programs. So check with your dealer when you're getting that Lightning and check out incentives for the Lightning, because right now they have some decent incentives on the Lightning. So there you go. So 23 Edge has low APR as well. 2.9 for 60 months, 4.9 for 72. So they who have, well, here's this other one that says enhanced APR of 0.0, 1.9, 2.9, 4.9, 6.9 for 36, 48, 60, 72, 84. You want to go out 84 months on an Edge? Anyway, those are good through July 5th, though. So you would have to take delivery by then. Mach-e has some lease enhancements, pretty low, 1.4 for enhanced RCL factors or the 48-month option. So there's 1.4 for 36, 1.65 for 39, and 3.35, I mean, for 48-month terms. That is on 23 Mach-e. There you go. So if you didn't think there were rates when you ordered your vehicle, and that's another thing to remember is don't forget you can check and see what incentives are when you ordered and see if they're better now. So your dealership can look at either one. So protect date would be the incentives that were available when you ordered your vehicle. And then when your vehicle comes in, have them check the sale date. Usually the sale date is what the default is. So a lot of dealers don't even think about going to protect date, but have them run incentives on both so you can see which is better for you. All right. Last week we talked about the multi-contoured seat for the Super Duty. So we're actually going to talk about two things for Super Duty here. The multi-contoured seat removal on the King Ranch and the Platinum was recommended last week to get your scheduled. I had some people in the video that I dropped where I just went over the scheduling information. They said, don't do it. Don't drop it. Keep it on there. They have to make it, which we're going to talk about supplies things in a little bit about that. But now Ford is saying it is required to remove it, not only on the King Ranch Platinum, but also on the Limited. So according to this, it says that option is going to need to be added to your order, which is option 91X, through the remainder of this model year for the Super Duty. So that's on the multi-contoured seats are standard on King Ranch Platinum and Limited, and that option to remove them will need to be added. Not only that, but if you say, nope, I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to wait, they'll get it scheduled, or I'll wait till the end, whatever. Nope, that's not going to happen, because if you don't do it, Ford's going to do it. It says right in here, it says dealers should add option 91X to their impacted orders by June 20th, 2023. Any orders without 91X by June 20th will be mass spec changed to include it on dealers' behalf. There will be a $300 credit to that, and it cannot be retrofitted later. So that is, you don't really have an option at this point. King Ranch and Platinums scheduled to be built the week of 7/10 or later will not have that option. It will be added to even. So we're talking about scheduled and unscheduled orders. So at this point, if you have a scheduled order that is going to be built after July 10th on King Ranch and Platinum, it will not have the multi-contoured seat. And any Limited scheduled to be built after July 31st or later will not have it as well. They will take it off that order. So even the scheduled order are going to be impacted by that. So I know that's bad news. We'll talk a little bit when we get to the topic of the night and a little bit about that. I wanted to correct a little bit of what information that we just went over, just talked to you about the Super Duty multi-contoured seat removal requirement there. And that I got this actual notice was I was getting everything ready for the live stream. So this came in actually yesterday afternoon, and did not have the information in front of me. So they have corrected the memo that was sent out to dealers. So I wanted to make sure I updated that. So I went over to you that the King Ranch and Platinum and Limited were required to have this the removal option added to the order. They have actually now updated it and said that the limited is not need to be added. The option doesn't need to be added to the order. So basically, the limited is going to continue to get it. So it's this limited trim level is no longer impacted by this issue. Any limited orders that were amended by the dealers will be amended to remove that option so that they'll have the multi-contoured seats. So it sounds like to me they're having supply issues. What they're trying to do is what supplies they do have, they're going to give those multi-contoured seats to the limited trim. So those out on a limited don't have to make this added to the order. In fact, Ford will revert it if they do. So the limiteds will get the multi-contoured seat. King Ranch and Platinum, as of the 10th, will not have any production after July 10th, will not have the multi-contoured seat. And dealers will need to make sure they put that amendment on there, or Ford will do it for them. So wanted to make that correction because that came out Tuesday afternoon, and I did not catch that before the live stream. So I figured, well, since I have this as a separate clip from the live stream, be a great opportunity to keep you guys updated. And I'll also go over this next week in case you don't watch this, people don't watch this clip. But I wanted to make sure you got all the most accurate information for that. So back to the video. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. Also on the 23 Super Duty, for those that added to their order the dealer installed option, I think it's a dealer installed option for the Ford Performance Parts winch by Warren. There is a component shortage, and it's the remote. So believe it or not, it says due to supply constraints, customers taking delivery of certain 23 Super Duty trucks equipped with the winch by Warren, which is option 51W, built after July 3rd, will not receive a wireless remote for the winch. The winch will still function without the wireless remote. Handheld plug-in remote will still be provided. So you plug it in and then you can hold it, but the wireless one will not be. But they're saying in December of 2023, customers will be able to contact Warren Winch customer service, provide their VIN, and Warren will ship a wireless remote to the customer at no charge. And because of this inconvenience, there's going to be $100 discount on your MSRP. What's crazy is $100 for a little remote, $300 for a whole multi-contoured seat for the two front seats. I don't know if that pricing equates there, but anyway, it's just my opinion. All right. Lastly, if you're a Model E dealer, Ford did tell dealers today, I think it was today or yesterday, to check on your Model E sell sheet because there's some information on mach-e. I think all these I've covered already. So they're saying that they have a 2.9% for 60 months or 4.9 for 72 if you want to do regular financing for the 23 model year mach-e, whether it be a job 1 or job 2. If you have a job 1 built before May 1st, there's a $2,000 retail bonus cash that you're going to get. We talked about this last week. For those built job 2, don't forget there's revised MSRP, and now the Blue Cruise 1.2 is optional on all trims, as well as the mobile cord. We talked about that. And mach-e are eligible for the $3,750 tax credit. Don't forget you have to owe the government at least $3,750 to get the full tax credit. A lot of people don't realize that. 23 model year Lightning. Okay, so here is the update on these incentives. It says F-150 Lightning is now available to order 0% for 36 months or 2.9% for 48 months. So there you go. Those are updated. And anything with MSRP of under $80,000 before destination charge is available. $7,500 tax credit. Again, you have to owe the government at least $7,500 to get all of it. There you go. And then also, don't forget, on both Mach-E and Lightning, you're going to get 250 kilowatt of charging credit for Electrified America chargers. And if you have an extended range Lightning, you'll get the 80 amp Pro charge station or Charge Station Pro, which mine's still sitting in the garage, not installed. So anybody want a Lightning? Anyway, all right. Okay, that's it about.
Got multiple.
That's it on dealer news. Any
That
questions
was
regarding any of
dealer
that news?
Nope.
Nope.